Nicole, let's start with you. That's an area that you live and breathe day to day, some of the SBIR funding and grants. Any thoughts and advice you have for the team here?
I will limit my conversation because I have a lot to say, but I see some fellow SBIR awardees in the room, and I guess if I could communicate one thing, is that SBIR funding is for deep research. It is, NSF program directors put it this way: high risk, high reward. If half their teams are not failing even to have it work the way they propose, they have not been taking enough risk. And it is hard, because I've raised capital from investors, it's hard to get investors to fund that big swing, right? That it may well fail, but the SBIR program does every single day. But it's not enough. Even a phase 1 and a phase 2 is not enough to take a whole product to market. It's enough to de-risk the technology, to get to an alpha, to get off the bench and get into something real. You do still have to have a long-term strategy for funding. And so you do need to have that strategy that says, here's capital that's coming on behind. And most of the agencies have started having what they call commercialization, but a go-to-market, maybe a lean startup type program where they're helping companies say, yeah, great, we have this great technology, how do we learn to get into the marketplace? So it is precious money, it is an incredible program. I think doing well after the reauthorization, I think it added some real incentive to the agencies to insist on commercial plans, marketing plans, even at the earliest stages, so people have thought through that. So there's a lot of great stuff. There's challenges always, but a lot of great programs. The three biggest are DoD, which has its own issues because it is a defense environment, and then the National Institutes of Health, and then the National Science Foundation, and then a whole slew of others that are a little smaller.
Are we seeing Utah companies actually get these grants?
Yeah, we have, I would say, dozens here in Utah that have had funding. As I said, we've had over $1.2 million in funding, and that is, here's the beautiful mark, non-dilutive, right? It is a grant or a contract, and they don't take any equity. So it, again, really helps accelerate the business and puts you in a really fantastic position when you do go to raise money. And we do have, used to be under USTAR, but now it's moving under GO-IT, the SBIR STTR Assistance Center, under Mary Cardin. They, for $75 a year, this is the best government money ever, $75 a year, they will look at every solicitation and see if there are any topics that match your expertise. So highly recommend them. And then I have an advanced course I have online because I was a reviewer for years, and I realized that very few people understand what happens kind of behind the scenes and who's reviewing and how that works. And the goal to help entrepreneurs be smarter as they go into this process to be more successful. And it makes a difference. I will say this, Utah has a much higher success rate than average.